Hey guys, Solitaun here, back with more
Now we
Elder
lure
Scrolls
out the
Online
monster and kill
gameplay.
it. Easy, right? I sure hope this proves my courage to Mother.
Helping out Dugroth here.
here
We
we
gotta
go.
kill a
Please stay
monster
close.
for him, so his mother thinks he's courageous,
Careful
which he's
now.
not
Those
in
mud
any way
crabs are tough.
courageous. Getting some more iron ore. Working on some crafting, probably in this episode.
Let's see if this works. It sure
Just gonna put bait out for
Is
the
it
monster.
working? There it is. Good
And there
luck.
he is, Death Fang. Like a quest boss, not really a mini boss, he wasn't hard at all. So, dead. Of course, Durgroth ran away, left his sword again. We have to go pick it up for him and give it to him.
Did you see how big that thing was? And those teeth? You found my sword. Thank you. I want to be a warrior and make Mother proud, but I also love smithing. What do you think? Should I become a warrior or a smith? You
We're
said
going
it.
to tell him to become a smith.
I'm not
because
fighting anymore. I'll make weapons for others. Mother will just have to get used to it. Thanks for everything.
because he's too cowardly
I'm done here.
to be a
Come
fighter.
see me in Port Hyundai.
Leveled up, putting some more into Magicka, of course. Going after that mage build still. Nothing we can put into siphoning. Shadow Cloak is really a defensive type thing, and we don't really need that yet. So we go for the 1% decrease in spells for every piece of light armor you're wearing. So that should help your Magicka, especially with this build. Some iron ore over there. I was gonna go check out that chest, but the guy's already doing it, and I don't have any lockpicks, I don't think. Which is a shame, because those chests actually give you some pretty good loot if you can get into them. Which all it is a little mini game that there's a little timer down at the bottom, and you have to unlock all 6 locks. I think there's 6 of them. It's not that hard, but you get some good stuff out of it. I never did check to see if any of the actual vendors sold lockpicks. I'm sure they do. It's probably a good item to pick up. And there's a good example of you just not seeing plants that you need. There's more jute there that I need for light armor, and I almost ran right past it because I didn't see it. You really have to be paying attention to those plants to actually find them. Taking a look at more of Port Hyundai here. Getting in some crates. Seeing if I can't find any lockpicks. Taking a look at what the townsfolk were doing. Of course, didn't find any lockpicks. I'm gonna turn in some quests here. This lady, right over here, is the one where her brother died, and we found that note.
Keep moving. I'm in no mood to chat. I knew that goblin spawn would put a dagger in our backs. Siraj never could pass up a pretty face. This bracelet was given to my ancestors by King Sahel. Siraj always wore it. Take this and thanks. Uptka guide you.
Got 14 gold out of it. Don't know if that's really worth it. It's not much. So we've been shoeless this whole time from level 1 to level 4. So I think it's time to start crafting and getting some armor. We have a lot of empty slots on our armor there that we need to fill up. some crab fighting going on. And here's crafting stations right here. This is the clothing one, where you can make medium and light armor. First thing you have to do, what you can do is, as opposed to selling items, you can actually extract the raw materials from them. And then here you actually create the raw materials from the ones that you've gathered, which is what I did just there. So I need shoes, because running around without shoes on hurts. So what you can do is you can increase how much jute you actually put in
Sturdy,
to the item.
clothes are a must for any true privateer. You could buy some from the scoundrels here in town, but isn't it more satisfying to make your own?
And then there are certain items that you just sell to the vendor, like those guys there. And I just sold all my consumables. Still haven't put on my soul shriven signet. Don't copy that, you should put it on right away, but I didn't for some reason.
Sturdy, eye-catching clothes are
now you actually have to buy a style type. Now the only style type I have access to right now is Brenton.
Isn't it more?
So I buy a Brenton style type to actually create my boots. You have access to every style, you just need to find a book that tells you how to create that style. So there you go, I increased the jute to 6, increased the item level to 4, and increased the armor. Now you can also increase the rarity of the item, as well as the trait of the item that you give it. You just have to research the traits. To increase the rarity, you actually need special items that I think you can find or buy, if I remember right. So here I'm deconstructing the items to get raw materials out of them so I can make more armor. And then here I am refining the iron ore into iron signets so I can use it. Just like in every other MMO crafting type. So there's the level 1 iron sword. I'll put another iron ink to it, make it at level 4. And there's the damage increase. Go ahead and equip that. Throw it on where the dagger was so I can sell the dagger because of the trait of the dagger.
Need a weapon?
Is to
These
sell
red
for
guards love swords, but I
100%
sell
more than
all
it's worth.
varieties.
Hail.
Can you talk to Gungnir here?
Did you kill the Goblin King? By Kain, you did it. I've been expecting them to attack the town any minute. Bosek tossed me out when I tried to warn him. Said he'd have my head if I didn't shut up. He'll never know you saved his town for him. If it's not goblins, it'll be something else tomorrow. I swear this town is cursed.
So he
kicked
gave
me
us
out.
some greaves.
They heard Bosek threatened me. They don't want to risk his fists storming in to arrest me.
Some pretty good greaves too, so I'm gonna go ahead and slap those on. Now I have to go meet Jakarn inside this tavern here. Get rid of my soul shriven gloves.
Why must I suffer so?
Checking out my items, decided that I actually need to craft more because my items are a little bit too low level for my liking, and I need more armor. Now here you're
Hello
gonna see
there.
me go a little bit heavy on the heavy armor, just because I have so much iron. That's actually worth it for me to go more in the heavy armor right now.
Need a weapon?
So I
These
need to
red
buy
guards
more
love
style
swords, but I sell
stones,
all varieties.
or rocks, or gems, whatever you want to
It's
call them.
dangerous out there. Goblins, pirates, and beasts.
Just have to find the right vendor.
War's coming, friend. That's bad news for soldiers, but it's plenty of business for crafters like us who make weapons and armor.
Buy a couple of them, knowing full well I'm going to create some more armor. So the belt, I increased it, now it's a level 4 belt, 17 armor, not bad. I need a helm.
No charge to have a look.
Buying, selling, I've got what you need.
I need more style stones to create some more armor. Have to find the vendor again.
Thanks to you. I'm
War's coming, friend. That's bad news for soldiers, but it's plenty of business for crafters like us who make weapons and armor.
Getting some gauntlets.
Buy prices can't be beat.
Only the finest merchandise.
So now we almost got a full set of armor on. Just missing the shoulders there. But there's a little bit of some crafting for you. Now, I didn't show you the research because I actually didn't really have anything to research.
If you're looking for that bastard Jakan, he's at the tavern with a Red Guard girl. I overheard him telling a Red Guard girl he'd whisk her off to Sentinel, that he was a ship captain. She swooned like a fool, like I did. I'd tell the headman where he's hiding if I didn't hate the headman more. I need off this island.
You got jealous Irene. And you'll see this theme throughout of Jakarn's story is that he's very much a ladies' man.
Hey there. Glad to see you made it out. Hey now, the headman stole it first. And you brought it back to me, didn't you? Thanks, good looking.
And apparently he
Seeing as
likes
it's
you too.
asking, sure. If she's planning a job, I'm in. All I ask is a trip off this rock after it's over.
Hey, you! Hey there.
So I got
Need any
Jakarn's
help?
machete. Placing my hammer there.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! I didn't think I'd ever find you. You move around. I'm Nicolene. I work for Captain Colleen. She sent me to find you, see if you'd had any luck recruiting for our heist. Looks like you're already making new friends. Then listen. Just so you know, we're set up in a hideout near the docks. Come find us when you finish recruiting. Look for Lambour outside the door. There's 3 folks Captain Colleen wants to help with her heist. Crafty Larissa, Jakarn, and Naramo. She told me about him. Who do you want to know about? She's in Saintsport. The Sea Drakes lured her ship onto the rocks. Those bastards really know how to ruin your day. It's south of Port Hunding. Look for the big lighthouse. He's a brilliant Dwemer sage. Not that he's Dwemer himself, but he studies them. He's out of Bithzark, digging in the ruins there.
So now we have to go find the other 2 part of the crew to actually pull off a heist. Which is Naramo, the wizard is the next one.
I should just drown myself and end this misery.
Good to see you back in one piece.
Greetings.
That old fool won't... Whatever it is, I didn't do it. Who knows? Naramo, I guess, but not me. I'm only here on Bosek's orders, to make sure the elf does his job. I never agreed to dig around in the sand for mad dwarf toys. Be my guest. Go talk to Naramo. I'm sure he'll be delighted to offload more of his task onto someone else.
So now we're gonna go talk to Naramo, see what he's doing. And there's a sky shard right there. Like I said, they don't hide them.
Miraculous. To think that the Dwemer of Old Volenfell settled as far as Stros Mackay. My brother and I have scoured the ruins' exterior for some time now, but we have never been able to get inside. Several reasons. One is that Headman Bosek commissioned me to explore the ruins. A fascinating aspect of Dwemer ruins are the ancient mechanisms to be found inside. Bosek thinks to use them in Port Hunding. I need to get inside to investigate. An excellent suggestion. I believe this automaton can unseal the door, if it can be reassembled and controlled. I have its control rod, but 2 focusing crystals seem to be missing. Find them, and I'll do the rest.
So now I have to go find a couple gems for the robot here to actually get in to the little dungeon there. Dispatching enemies a little bit quicker, even though those were 2 levels below me. So I'd hope that I dispatch them a little quicker. So we found the first crystal, now I have to go find the second one. I also like when you're actually dual wielding and you use an ability, your sword actually goes into the other hand. Many MMOs just make the sword disappear for a second and then reappear after your ability casting ends. But here they actually put the model into your other hand, which I think is pretty neat. Helps with the immersion factor.
I've reassembled a spider, but I must be able to control it. That reminds me. Did you find the crystals? Splendid. Now, I just insert them into the rod like so. By the way, I hope you can destroy this mechanism if it attacks us. Let's see here. It works! I knew it would, of course. Into the tunnel you go. Now to get that door open. At long last, the Sark. Come, we'll talk of our next move inside. As you see, Headman Bosek's trust in my skills was not misplaced, nor was my faith in your prowess. Will you assist me on another task? Despite the age of these ruins, I suspect the usual defenses are in place. As I am averse to danger, would you explore the ruins to locate any Dwemer generators inside? This control rod will keep our new friend loyal to you. I suspect the generators have been damaged over the years. You'll need to escort the spider to each and bid it to repair them. Excellent work. The Sark breathes again. Now, for a personal project. How would you like to earn a little more coin? As you see, we are not the first to enter Bitsark. In truth, I accepted Bosek's request to explore these ruins only because they contain something I want. Something I believe others died trying to obtain. Knowledge is the greatest treasure. The Dwemer guarded their secrets as a king protects his gold. In Bitsark, the Dwemer hid a set of schematics, mechanical drawings that I greatly desire to possess. An easy task. Those earlier explorers likely retrieved them, only to find themselves sealed inside Bitsark through some treachery. Their misfortune is our gain. We must find where they perished. There may be more constructs waiting on the other side of this door. You go first.
If you couldn't tell, his character archetype is the one that he's a wizard that's always trying to get more power, and he doesn't care who he has to go through or use to actually get more power.
Here. Someone took them. I doubt they escaped.
More power, more knowledge. Knowledge equals power. That type of architect.
My brother should be able to decipher these.
So you got the ladies' man, and you've got the power-hungry wizard in your heist group right now. Two very common archetypes in movies and games. That was a small little mini boss there that that guy took down mostly for us, and we just come in and do a couple last hits. I'll have to actually earn credit and get rewards out of it.
Ah, there you are. I was just coming to, help you.
Yeah, sure you were.
I hope you found what we were looking for. The schematics are mine at last. Splendid! This places me in your debt. What would you ask of me in return? I hear Colleen intends to head towards the Isle of Betnik. The ruins there greatly interest me. But first, I will assist you in this heist. I must get the schematics to my workshop. Join me if you wish to return to town. Come, Clanker.
So instead of going to town through the portal that he created, we're going to go to Saint's Port and get the last person that we need for the heist. Saint's Port is pretty much the climax of this island. It has the highest level of enemies in this zone, in this tutorial island.
She's gone. Help me, please. They've stolen my Iriana. A horde of damned sea drakes attacked our camp. They kidnapped Iriana, left me and the rest for dead. Please rescue her. They took her over the hill to their camp around the shipwreck. Shamal, too. Maybe they're already dead. She's the love of my life. I promised to take her away from Stros Makai. Then the sea drakes attacked and took her and Shamal. I'll never see her again.
They attack again.
So sea drakes are the pirates of the island that you have to go take care of. They're both in Saint's Port and here, yet you have to rescue his love and his Shamal.
Shamal must leave this evil place.
rescued Ariana. Now we can head
to
back
make it back to Trelawne.
to Trelawne to actually receive the quest reward, finish it. I'm gonna take out a few of these sea drakes though. For fun. And for loot.